Good morning, Capricorn. Welcome to your 2023 reading. We are going into a lot of details. We're going through all the months of the year. They are sectioned up. We are tapping into the theme of the year. Also, we are going to start out chit-chatting, talking about two symbols that came up for you. One was like a mask, and it was not just a mask, it was like a, you know, the mask that you have on for a party, especially back in the 1800s. I think that was what I saw. And when I tapped into this energy, I feel that there's something happening with you tapping into other worlds, other energies, and there's also something about your voice. So a lot of focus on your throat chakra. With the mask, I feel for some of you guys it's like you're being given a voice to things unspoken, which I feel is actually typical you, Capricorn, because you're not afraid of speaking about things that some people might not want to hear. So maybe there's something about the environment, or maybe there's something about sensuality or spirituality. Like you have been given a platform, maybe even, where you can speak and teach other people. Speak words that other people cannot speak. It actually, it feels major. So I do feel there is something about teaching other people, standing up for people who are less fortunate to be heard in a way. So maybe some of you guys, you are going to create YouTube, maybe you are a YouTuber, maybe you're going to write a book, maybe you're going to do a podcast, maybe there's something about news, blog, newsletter, you know, whatever. It's interesting because like it keeps coming up with something about the living and the dead. Something about two worlds. It's interesting. You know what it is. You know what it is. And the last thing that I saw for you was like an anchor, like what you put down if you have a ship. So I feel that you are really, yeah, you're like making something stick. I want to say the words that I use today while we have Mercury retrograde. There is a grounded energy. Spirit pointed me to a card so that I could say this in another way, because there's a oracle deck that I have that has a card with an anchor, and it's called grounding. So I feel that you are grounding yourself in a new way, another way, being in the here and now instead of being in the past or the future. It's definitely something you should tap into. With that being said, I think we should tap into the overall theme of what will happen for you. It's getting dark outside, but we're still rolling. Okay, Capricorn, the theme. Listen to your voice. Listen to your voice. A King of Cups. Could be something with, well, first of all, there's something about Scorpio energy maybe, but I do want to say that the King of Cups does come in when we are like emotional mature, when we tap into our emotions. Also, it is an energy, a card that comes up when it's safe for us to trust. So whatever comes in this next year ahead, it's safe for you to trust. Obviously, there could actually be something about Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, the candle flickered, Capricorn. I believe that Capricorn is also a part of that. Two of Swords reversed. Let's see. Because it could be you making a decision for something. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Interesting. In the middle of all this, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. This is very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera on because you guys need to see this. You guys need to be a part of that. So we are going to go straight into the other camera. Yeah. You can see in the middle we do have the Wheel of Fortune. I will say there's a lot of things that will come up from the past for you to make a decision about what you want. The other 2 cards that we have here is Swords. So in between the Wheel of Fortune there is Swords. If you're someone who has not made a decision in 2022, you will be making a decision about something this year. I do want to have a little bit more information about the 4 Cups. 4 of Cups. What is the 4 of Cups about? Okay. Not overworking anymore, huh? Yeah. You're being asked not to overwork yourself. Take some time out as well, Capri. I know you. You are a hard worker. You are a very hard worker. And I will just give a little warning. If you do not learn to relax a little bit more this year, 2023, you will actually end up being forced to by small injuries, like your back hurting, like something that forces you to actually rest fully. So take on this little universal warning to take time out to relax and tap into your emotions. Yeah. I feel that you're actually seeing the truth about something. I will say that it has something to do with stress. Because normally when the 2 of Swords comes up in a reading, it is like feeling overwhelmed by fear or by stress. So I feel that you are learning something when it comes to that. It could actually be something that you are learning to other people because you have been going through that. So you might actually write a book about emotions, about fear, stress, something, mentality, mindfulness, something about depression. I feel that's something you should teach other people. There's a reason why you have been going through certain things in your life, because I think that you're actually a mentor. Like you're meant to teach other people about it. Another thing I want to say, next year, do not give your power away. No matter what's happening, do not give your power away, especially if people want to fight with you, verbally or emotionally or physically. Don't let them. Walk away from it. And the universe is like offering you like a cup of relaxation, a cup of going in another direction of fights and rest and relax. That is the theme of the year. So now we can dig into what will happen in January, February. Before that, I actually want to just, I want to burn some mugwort because I haven't even done that today while I'm recording. A lot of you guys are really stepping into a new role. A teacher, being a teacher. Teaching other people about your craft. Especially when it comes to stress, anxiety, depression, maybe even something about suicide. Providing, what you call that? Yeah, providing suicide? That sounds wrong. You guys know what I mean. Okay. You have something to offer. January, February, March for Capricorn. What will happen? Possibilities, I heard. Possibilities for something new. Oh, yes. Two of Cups. It could be a new business partner that you're actually working together with when it comes to this project. You're moving into calmer waters, that is for sure. There might be something with a fire sign that helps you. Someone who makes you feel alive. Who is this? If it's not, well, it could be a male, it could be a female. It could be someone who has Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or Scorpio in that chart. Someone who's passionate, someone who's optimistic. It could also just be that when we come to March, you're very optimistic. You have this like courage to go after something. First of all, what I want to say to you with the Two of Cups is that dare to love and dare to let other people love you. Don't move into February with past hurt, harsh feelings. It's actually interesting because in this card, this could be a female, looks a little bit angry, and with this, could be a masculine, no matter what you are, is reaching out the hand, but it doesn't really look like she's doing it, right? So maybe you need to be a little bit more open to someone in January, someone who's reaching out, someone who wants to work with you, someone who wants to communicate with you. Maybe you are healing past wounds with a person. It could be an ex, it could be someone you just had a fight with last year. So you're smoothing that over. So that could be a theme for some of you guys. That you are actually kind of like healing a relationship. But I will say that there is also for others of you guys a new friendship that's being built up in January. It could be a potential business partner. There is a lot of trust in this. A lot of happiness. Again, romance or business. So, whatever this is, compromise is key. Trust is key. But I do feel you're starting some kind of new journey here. It normally, with the Six of Swords, is a healing journey. I will say there could be something with a divorce, but it doesn't feel like a present energy. If I will say it this way, okay. If this is divorce, it's something that you already know is happening. It's something you have already talked about. So I do feel that if it is that way, you might actually divorce or go from a partner as friends. Like there's no hard feelings or anything. That could be. Take what resonates here. But I do feel there's some kind of healing going on here. And I also will say that I feel it's something that happens because that you're going to use this in your teachings. So when we come into March, I actually do want to say, because that just popped up, yeah, that makes sense. You are using the majority of February to actually find yourself again. Maybe even in January. January, February is months where you're finding yourself. You're taking time out. You're healing. Maybe there's something about a travel, a journey that you're taking. But then in March, I feel like you're full back. Overcoming the fear. Being renewed. Being ready. You're feeling ready. And it could be, like I said, someone coming in, obviously. I did get told not to take a card, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Oh, that makes sense, actually. You probably will get more information when we tap into April, May, June. Anyway, let's see what the King of Wands is about. Oh, yeah, there you go. I understand. Ace of Cups. I heard you're ahead of yourself. I know. Okay. So now we are going to look into April, May, and June. So let's see Maybe the Ace of Cups as well is going to pop up. Wouldn't that be funny if the Ace popped up? So the universe being like, you don't need to take that Ace now because it's actually going to pop up anyway in April, which would actually also make sense if you got like this masculine energy. Remember, if you are masculine, it can be a feminine coming your way. Okay, so Capricorn for April, May, June. Yeah, wow, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, we did speak about it, and we did get told, right? So first of all, you do have the Four of Swords reverse, which actually makes sense with the other cards that you got, because the Four of Swords reverse is a card of getting your energy back, being ready after a time of healing. And then the Ace that actually was not supposed to come that fast. Well, maybe something, now that it happened, maybe for some of you guys in March, this Ace will already appear, because that you have already gone through some kind of healing. What else? That actually, whoa. Haha. Moving forward, there could be travel around May. Maybe you are, wow. Confirming, is this love? What is this? Okay, it's interesting because I do want to say that I heard that some of you guys are going to moving to another country to confirm something about buying a house or a home or land or something. But for others of you, you might actually go travel to actually see a potential love around that time. Wow. Ooh la la. What country you're going to, I don't know. Because that's probably going to be different countries. It could also just be the city next to yours, 20 minutes away, 3 hours away, who knows. But I will say, it does feel like in April you're finding strength again. You're rejoining the world, you're getting out of some kind of isolation, and it could be because that, like we spoke about, January, February, for some of you guys, maybe even March, you are just spending the time to think, to rest. Maybe there has been something that you have been healing from. I wonder if some of you guys have been taking time apart from someone. If that is, yeah, like something like, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. You did get told not to step into it, tap into that. Another thing I want to say is that I feel so a lot of you guys like, you're going back to work, you're going back to something that you love. Because the Ace of Cups can be a cup of love, but it can also be something to do with work. And I say that while I see the Page of Wands. So something that you really love and enjoy, you are taking up that new journey project. If you have had financial trouble, that is also going to be restored, especially in April. There is a new opportunity to go travel, to start up something new. Like someone is handing you a new opportunity. So there is good news coming your way in April, May, and June. And I actually want to go already now into the next, because I think that's just, you're just like recovering, you're joining the world, you're working on new things, falling in love, connecting with people. There is a lot of texting going on, a lot of messages, there is a lot of talks, dates, whatever fits into your life. And then July, August, September, let's see what will happen in July, August, and September. I think here some of you guys are making a decision. Okay. I wonder why we are starting out with the Ten of Cups reversed. Ah, okay. I think I know. Because you know that there's something that does make you happy. Because normally when it comes up, it's because that, yeah, I think you got the taste of sweetness, a taste of what could be in April, May, and June, and then you're going back. You're probably traveling back or getting back into your routine, and then you're like, you keep finding yourself thinking about what happens in April, May, June. You're like, oh man, this was such a good time. I wonder if some of you guys are thinking back on something that happened last year. Let's see. But you're really stepping into... Why is this here again? Stepping into... well, of course it's here again, because now... Yeah. You're rejoining. You're doing something. Meeting up with someone again, maybe. Oh my god, saying that while... Yes. Wow. Okay, yeah. I totally lost what I was saying before. Anyway, let's talk about the big elephant in the room, which is the Ten of Cups reversed. There's something about being unhappy. If it's an unhappy home, if it's an unhappy marriage, something with the family, something that's just not working, or you're just unhappy with the way things are going, with you being separated from something or someone. Because we do have a Queen of Cups reverse, so it could be linked together with work. But there's something that's like bothering you. You're like seeking more joy. You're seeking harmony. You're thinking a lot in July. Wow, you're thinking. You're living a little bit too much in the past, maybe in July. But if that is the case, I think it's because that you're isolating yourself again. You might tap into this energy of overworking. Or just, again, like, I want this thing to change. You're thinking about past happy memories, but you're still not taking action. Maybe some of you guys are letting go of someone who has Capricorn, another Capricorn, Virgo, a Taurus. It could be for some of you guys that resonates. I will say, I feel if it's the case, it's something that you already know. But there is a change in a friendship, or there is a change in something that just makes you unhappy. So there could be something with a friendship as well. You know, it's interesting because Spirit pointed me back to the anger that you got. And Spirit showed me this, like, oracle card. But it was reversed. So there's something that's very ungrounded. I wonder if some of you guys have been dealing with someone who's like a sociopath, because, or someone who's jealous, because that is the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's like doing dark magic. The Queen of Pentacles reverse is not a nice energy. It's not a nice person. There could be a little bit of chaos, something that's unhealthy, someone who's disloyal. I can see if we can get more information, but it could be as simple as some of you guys having a friend who's very toxic or unhealthy. It could be very dramatic, as us talking about a sociopath, or it can just be someone who's just like, you know, possessive, someone who's like unhealthy, someone who's like, oh, sucking all your energy out. So give us more information about the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Sorry guys, it's about job or work. Yeah, maybe you are jumping into this energy of being competitive, overthinking, overworking. Maybe there's a fight with a family member. It's just like, oh man, are we here again? Why are we here again? And then I see that you're... Again, it makes sense that in July something unhealthy comes back. And it could be because of that family member. And then you're like, okay, in August, I'm going to focus on me again. So you're rejoining the world in September. But something happens around July. And I do feel that with the Five of Cups, you're actually choosing to let go of someone or something. If it's just work. If it is because you are back at overworking yourself. Yeah. You're meeting up with someone. Rejoining. Maybe you're going on a travel to visit someone again in September. Being like, I need a break. Can I come visit you? Can I come join you? I need your energy because your energy is magical. Oh, okay. Now I'm actually excited to see what will happen in October, November, December. Let's see, Capricorn. So what will happen for you in the last months of the year? October, November, December. You're giving a gift to yourself, I heard. So maybe you're buying something for yourself. A purchase. Is it something about what we talked about in the beginning with the lands? Oh, wow! Knight of Cups. Ooh, you are receiving something. If it's not yourself giving yourself a gift, it's definitely someone else giving you a gift. Okay. It was a little bit like, why is this here again? But let's just go with it. Because some of you guys said something about it. A divorce. Definitely. But let's just, again, we're going to talk about it because it's different things for different people. Whoa, okay. Or it's about an unhappy home. It could be that someone comes back because that you are, rejoining the world. And then someone is like, well, what about me? So I do want to have a little bit more information about the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands reversed. Yes, okay. We're gonna hide you a little bit because I don't want to jump to conclusions. I do want to just tap into the energy and talk about the Knight of Cups. First of all, you are receiving something when we come into October. There is attraction, definitely. It's mutable attraction. It could be something with Aquarius, Pisces, Libra. Things are going to go very well for you. If it's not about love, it could be both, right? Could also be about business. You are starting out to use your creative side again. You're working on things. There is a give and take in things. Things are just flowing for you. You're really daring, and you're allowing other people to see another side of you. You're fighting for what you believe in. You're fighting for your freedom. You're fighting for your desire, your dream, your goal. Taking action. You're following your heart. There could even be a reward or money coming your way in November. There could have been some kind of whatever happens in the middle of the year. There might have been something with financial loss where you just didn't have that much money. Because normally, also when the 5 of Pentacles comes in, there could be recovering from a loss. And out of the Pentacle, it could be connected with money. So you could actually get back money that you might have lost in the past. That is just one thing. But I also just feel like there is this energy of just appreciating a lot of things in your life. The small things. You're not stressing so much as you have done in the past. You're realizing that, hey, life doesn't have to be that difficult. And it could be that you have suffered from someone's selfish behavior. Like someone who didn't want to give back to you. The thing, because it is a very, interesting. I do feel that you're actually making a decision because I think you find yourself in the energy of wondering, is this right? Like, am I living my dream? Am I together with the person I want to be together with? And it's something that always happens in December. So it's pretty normal. I actually do feel like this is more a November thing. Because the universe normally gives us opportunities when the 4 of Cups comes up. So I do feel you're finding yourself in a position where you're asking yourself, what is it that I actually want? So there's a lot here. You're a little bit defensive when it comes to taking this cup. Oh my god. You actually got a lot. Yeah. I think someone is asking you something that you can trust, but you are a little defensive for some reason. Because look what's coming in. Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, which was reversed in the beginning. So balance, healing. And then suddenly you also have the Queen of Pentacles upright, and then you have the World. So you're coming full circle in December. It makes sense because I felt this was a very weird energy for December. So I feel it's November energy. So some of you guys are really deciding to leave the past, say yes to an offer, getting married, happily ever after, traveling, moving, having enough, a windfall of money. That is just badass. You get it all in December, but there is this energy of being a little like, like you're looking at the 3 cups instead of, you know, seeing what's right in front of you. Yeah. You should go for it. You should. Why not? Especially if you see what's actually coming your way. It's so dark now that not even the camera knows how to focus on things. I think that you're going for it. You're saying yes to the dress. You're saying yes to the new. Yes to the dress. Yeah, that is what's happening. It's magical. Remember, with these yearly forecasts, come back every month and just see what could happen. What do you need to be aware of? There is chapters down here so you can navigate it very easily. Also, make notes if you feel like it. Tap into it. Get ready, because magic is happening also for you. With that, I will see you in the daily readings or whatever.